Anais Nin was a French-Cuban-American diarist, essayist, novelist, and writer of erotica. Born to Cuban parents in France, she's best known for the 7 volumes of her diaries, which she began writing at age 11 and continued to write until just shortly before her death at age 74. Her many diaries reveal an earthy, grounded wisdom that has made her beloved by many people around the world. She first came to my attention when one of her many pithy quotes touched me in a powerful way that remains every time I see it written or recall it, which is often. Here's that quote. "And the day came when the risk to remain tight in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom." Much of Anais Nin's writing focuses on the theme of awakening. Books played a tremendously important role in her own awakening and in her unfolding, beginning with the writings of D.H. Lawrence, which she described as being like an axe that shattered the frozen sea within. She described this inner frozenness in the following words. "You live sheltered in a delicate world, and you believe you are living. Then you read a book, or you take a trip, or you talk with someone, and you discover that you are not living, that you are hibernating. The symptoms of hibernation are easily detectable. First, restlessness, then absence of pleasure. That's all. It appears like an innocuous illness, monotony, boredom, death. Millions live like this and die like this without knowing it. They work in offices, they drive a car, they picnic with their families, they raise children, and then some shock treatment takes place, a person, a book, a song, and it awakens them and saves them from death. Some never awaken. They are like the people who go to sleep in the snow and never awaken. Sadly, we don't see things as they are. We see them as we are." End of quote. Later, Anais adds the following thoughts about awakening, life, and death. Let me quote this. "Life is a process of becoming, a combination of states we have to go through. Where people fail is that they wish to elect a state and remain in it. This is a kind of death. I postpone death by living, by suffering, by error, by risking, by giving, by losing. We are all like sculptors, constantly carving out of others the image we long for, need, love, or desire, often against reality, often against their benefit, and always in the end a disappointment because it does not fit them. Last night I wept. I wept because I was no longer a child with a child's blind faith. I wept because my eyes were opened to reality. I wept because I could not believe anymore, and I love to believe. I can still love passionately without believing. That means I love humanly. I wept because I have lost my pain, and I'm not yet accustomed to its absence." You'll see the source of this in the earlier quote on the screen. But now notice what speaks to you in these words of Anais Nin. Notice what stirs in your heart. and have the courage to allow it to lead you forward. Be well, and bye for now.